Now, Syria has taken a historic step in its post-Assad era, with Interim President Ahmed al-Sharaa completing the formation of the country's first transitional parliament. Two-thirds of the seats were filled through an indirect selection process by local committees that began in October 2025, while the president has exercised constitutional authority to designate the remaining. And Ahmed al-Sharaa has now appointed 70 members to the 210-seat People's Assembly. The new legislature will hold its first session on the 6th of July, and the parliament will serve a 30-month term, drafting new election laws and also preparing the ground for the next elections. Now, according to election officials, the list includes relatives of war victims, former detainees, the survivors of chemical attacks, academics and professionals, reflecting what they described as a focus on experience and national sacrifice rather than political or sectarian quotas.
Thousands of men and women were subjected to arrest, torture and displacement, and our people faced horrific crimes. The formation of this list was intended as a gesture of loyalty to these sacrifices, ensuring it includes families of martyrs, survivors of detention and chemical attacks, and the wounded, alongside academics and professionals. In the first phase of its parliamentary elections in October last year, the southern province of Syria was excluded as Druze armed groups opposed to the central government remained in control. The vote at the time also excluded northeast Syria, which was then under Kurdish control. The vote in northeast was eventually held in the month of May after the government forces regained the area following the deadly clashes earlier in the year. While no date has been announced for voting in Syria, two representatives from the predominantly Druze province were amongst those who were appointed by President al-Sharaa. Now, the appointments also include 15 women, raising female representation in Syria's new parliament to 22 members, and amongst them is actress Rossania Laskani, one of the most prominent cultural figures to join the legislature in Syria. She began her career around 2013-2014, gaining fame through roles in Syrian series like Al-Haba. A vocal critic of Bashar al-Assad, she had celebrated his ouster in December 2024, sharing her joy on social media and accepting her appointment to the Syrian parliament. Laskani has expressed honor in serving the Syrian people and is pledged to advocate for reconstruction, refugee return and also the promotion of arts. Syria has been without a parliament since December 2024. The insurgent offensive led by al-Shara's now disbanded Hayat Tahrir al-Sham group, which brought an end to Assad family's 5-decade rule. Now, the inauguration of the new parliament shows the country is in fact moving ahead with drafting laws as it is rebuilding itself.